I'm gonna look at Christina's model of 48 Brattle Street. Let's look at what's going on with the site in Google Earth and sort of compare and troubleshoot what's going on. So I have Revit open here. So I left off, let me share my screen. I left off modeling a stair from the ground floor or level, what I call level 1, to this mezzanine condition here, right? So let's go ahead and open. Let's see what you're having trouble with. Open your, I think I'm recording. You got some links in there. Right, so let's see. I'm looking for all right, let's look at this in plan. All right, let's look. I'm looking for a section showing those two slabs, right? Go to view. So we have a slab here and a slab there. Okay, we didn't adjust the, remember I adjusted all these elevations in the last lesson. So we have some kind of penetration in that floor slab, is that right? Let's go to the 3D view. I'm not sure. Let's see, level 1. Yeah, so there's a stair there. I'm not sure which stair you want to model, but let's assume, okay, I'm assuming you made this opening, so you want to model a stair that goes from this level, whatever this is level 1, level M, AutoCAD underlay, and then the level below this, let's go to the 3D view, is that slab, right? And that one lives in the basement. So for some reason we want to get from the basement level to that. So let's cut a section and see what it is that we're looking at. We do have a section already. Let's measure the floor to floor height from here to here at 14 feet. Okay. There's probably, if there is a stair there, there's probably some enclosure, some walls within it, but okay. So you want to get from basement to level M AutoCAD underlay. So let's go to the basement and begin a stair. I don't normally do this freehand with Revit. You usually want to draw some guidelines, map this out. But I've done it enough times that I can hopefully walk through the the mechanics of the 3D part of it. But so we want to climb 14 feet 6 inches. I would usually always figure out what that is. 14 times 12 plus 6. That's 174 inches. Divide that by 7. 24 risers. So we're going 12. If it's a scissor back stair, which it appears to be, we have 12 risers each way. So that stair is going to have to start way down in the basement beyond. See where that up arrow is? That's going to have to start somewhere. Let me draw a line. Let me draw some guidelines, detail lines. That's going to have to start somewhere in the basement. Let's draw a dashed line. Somewhere over here, right? Way down in the basement. And that's going to have to start climbing in that direction, right? And then it's going to, and it has to go for 12 rises or 13 treads. 13 treads is what? 13 times 11. 143 divided by 12. It's got, that has to go 12 feet horizontally, right? So let's go back to the section. Let's see what that implies. I have to start at the basement and go 12 feet in this direction. Then I have to reverse direction, somehow get to a landing, right? And then I have to go 12 feet back that way. It isn't going to happen in that space. So the problem you're having is correct. I'm not but let's go ahead and draw what that implies, right? I start here, I go 12 feet horizontally somehow this way, and then I go 12 feet that way. Let's see what I have. Oh, can I get that the intersection of those lines? Stupid thing. Revit is always looking for something to snap to. So let me draw another line from here to here. So you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to start in the basement here somewhere, right? And then travel in this direction, not 16 feet, but 12 feet. And I have to have enough room for a landing. So if I make that 12 feet, I'm moving all this right? Something like that is going to happen. And then I need for that to be the depth of the landing. It's got to be the width of, got to be at least the width of the stair. Again, I'm assuming, the assumption is that you want to get from this level, which is basement, to that level, which is level M AutoCAD underlay. Okay, so I've drawn in 2D the projection of what we think we're gonna find there. Let's go back to the basement level and begin drawing that stair. Architecture stair. Okay. Basement to level, we have to find the level that we have to go to, and that's gonna tell me what the floor to floor height is. So basement to level M AutoCAD underlay. 25 risers we need, right? Because that height is 14, yeah, almost 6 inch. That's what we measured. All right. Normally I draw something outlining where that stair is going to go. I've effectively done that by drawing that detail line. Let's start creating the stair. So if I travel in this direction, I'm going to have to go 12, 10, 11, 11, 12 feet. I figured the horizontal projection was going to be 12 feet. So I have to go, how many risers did I create? Look in the bottom left, 14 risers created. That's a little more than we need. 14. Let's create 13. Okay. Then I got a reverse direction. I don't normally perform this freehand like that. Then I got a reverse direction and drag until I exhaust those risers, right? So there's my stair, for better or for worse. There it is. Let me delete these stupid handrails. They drive you nuts. Okay, there's my stair. I'm just going to select all this and just move it. Right. Keep in mind the default width of the stair has been drawn, so that's only like 3 feet wide. So we have to modify the width of the stair, both of them. Landing. Oh, look at that. It's warning you. Huh. It's actually smarter than we think. So there's the depth of the land. Right. Revit is correct. The landing has to be at least as deep as the stair is wide. Right. We know that because we studied at NESAD. Okay. Make the landing wider, make that stair a little wider. I'm not paying much attention to how wide that stair is, but it looks like it fits in the space. You want to finish it. Right. Rail is not continuous to the Dickens with that. Right. It draws all these other lines that it automatically tries to calculate the railing. The extra line you see is the profile of the nosing, all that stuff that is annoying, but that's how Revit makes stairs. And if you, okay, so we have finished that stair. Let's go to the section and inspect it. Go to view. All right, so that's the stair that we drew. Stair doesn't fit in that opening, right? If I go to your 3D view, let's create a new 3D view here. Let's duplicate. And change this to hidden line. Let's just hide all this stuff underneath. Turn on the section box. And see if we can section through what we just drawn. Okay, it looks like you used some other railings, which I applaud, because those other railing, the really skinny balusters are dreadful. So I'm just trying to move this section line so it cut through the stair. There we are. Right, so that's the stair that you've drawn. It doesn't fit in the space. So I'm not sure what we discovered here, but I hope that helps. I'm going to save this model as 48 Brattle CT post, which I typically do whenever I do work in a model and put it in my handouts folder. I hope this helps, Christina, and call or write with more questions. Stop all this.